When we're thinking about curriculum for children, one of the things I like to talk to classes about is the importance of brown. When we use colors in the classroom, we often use one shade of a color. When we're using colors to represent children when they're painting or drawing for themselves who they are, it's important to have a lot of different colors of brown. So you'll see brown crayons, brown pens, brown paint, and it's something we talk a lot about in the art area. I encourage students to think about in their curriculum incorporating beautiful browns into every single area of the classroom. You can do this through painting blocks. You can do this through pipe cleaners with lots of different browns, brown scarves in your art area. There's some wonderful materials that are being created to incorporate beautiful browns in different areas. This is a set of blocks called My Family Builders that you can use to create different people. You can even create transgender people using different bodies, different legs, and different heads. But you can also create families that are multicultural. There's a lot of different ways you can use these blocks to represent the reality of who people are and who families are. Paper comes in many different types of browns. There's a lot of different ways you can do matching games. I often encourage students to take paint chips like these that you'll find in a hardware store, and you can create a matching game with different browns. And children will naturally discover skin tone as they play with lots of different browns in the classroom. If you use paint chips, please be cautious because sometimes the names of the paint chips have internalized racism. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. Have subtle racism in the naming of those chips. So there's some examples that I'll share with some of the paint chips that I have photographs of. But there's lots and lots of different ways that you can incorporate brown. Children are fascinated by brown, and they're fascinated with the same and different of people in their environment. One of their curiosities is about the difference in skin colors in the diverse world. In many Cuban cultures, there are stereotypes and misinformation about dark and light. Celebrating the many varied tones of brown in our world helps children open these conversations in ways that celebrate the beauty of the many beautiful browns in our world. So this is just a couple of ideas that are here on the board. I will include some of these as well in more specific form, but I wanted to encourage you to think about how are you including beautiful browns in your classroom?